What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your weekend forecast for the weekend of November 14th and the 15th of 2020. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Big time. New moon in Scorpio today for Saturday the 14th. In Scorpio, this is really starting a lot of new cycles. This is really getting to the bottom of our desires, getting to the bottom of our soul evolution in a way, and humanity's evolution. This is a trip with all the retrogrades we've had this year, with Mars just coming direct in Aries. Remember, Mars rules Scorpio and Aries, so there is this big time ignition of Martian energy right now. And it's our drive, it's our passion, it's our courage, it's what we want, our soul desires, how we're going to get it, what we need to do to get there. And we have to remember to detach from things with Scorpio. And we have to remember to let go, to let new things in. And this new moon is going to be in exact sextile to Jupiter. Pluto's right there 1 degree behind. Like, what do you want to do in life? It's your life. And now you get to uncover that, and you get to go forward with your mission. And I think that it's a big deal. And we have a lot with relationship stuff too, with Venus in Libra squaring Pluto. Like, we're going through a crazy transformation right now, just with Scorpio season, very Plutonian energy in a sense. I mean, it is Pluto and Mars that both rule Scorpio. And there's just all this activation right now with coming off the Jupiter and Pluto conjunction. You know, this is a big time. It's been a big week. Where are you going? What do you want? What is your mountain? What are you going to climb to? Is it of your true soul's desires? I mean, these are questions we all have to ask. And we have to figure out what energies we want to merge with and which ones we don't want to, whether it's with relationships, other people, ourself, so many things. There's so much going on. This is in exact opposition to Eris in Aries. And I'll go ahead and share the chart too. This is like the real deal. And you know, we look at this new moon at 23 degrees, which of course I drew a line through, but 23 degrees, we're in this strand of 6 consecutive 23 degree new moons. It started in Libra and is going to go all the way till Pisces. Literally, we're finishing out this astrological year with 23 degree new moons, which is wild in itself. And what's interesting about that is the number 5. When you put 2 and 3 together, it's Mercury. And we have Mercury in Scorpio, again, trying to express and take in information about the desires, about the depth of things, get to the bottom of what is true, and bring it to the surface. And it might get dark in Scorpio. As we know, we set the clocks back in most places, in at least the United States, set the clocks back. Like, it gets darker earlier, and we got to find that light deep within and come through and go towards our mission, which is Capricorn, making that really nice sextile to Jupiter. Like, we have doors in our life opening up to get us to the top of our mountain. And it is a fall Jupiter in Capricorn. Like, it's not it is the worst place for Jupiter, but it's with Pluto too. I mean, we can transform our life if we're willing to sneak through the door to what feels the most aligned with us. And with Mars direct now, like, we've internalized a lot, and now we need to look at ourselves in a powerful state inside of ourselves and not let anybody take that power. We need to drive forward and let the warrior out within us so that we can really get to the bottom of what our mission is individually, so that we can take it to the next level. I mean, and going back to Mercury with this, it's going to oppose Uranus in Taurus. I mean, this is the third and final time that it's going to start to meet and make that opposition. Like, there's major shifts going on within the reality of life, within the people in our life, and we got to be able to take this information in and really decipher what we want. And this could be a major shake-up weekend where things are literally feeling like they're being taken away or feeling like ripped away, whatever. And it's for a reason. It's for a good. It's to let something better in. And that's what Scorpio is trying to teach, is how we can detach from the material things of Taurus and, let go, to let new things in, to merge with new energies, to transmute energies. And that's what this new moon's all about. This is a big new cycle of us really getting to the bottom of our soul and bringing that up and making it happen. And then we'll go back to Mercury again with the fives, which I talked about with these 23-degree new moons that are coming on. And this is also the last new moon. I mean, we're coming into eclipse season. On the 30th of November, we get a lunar eclipse. And on the 14th of December, we get a solar eclipse in Gemini and Scorpio. And Sag. So this is like, we're going into next level territory. And this is how we prep. And this is how we really... It just... Life isn't surface level anymore. It's not linear. It's not just what it seems. Like, there's so much more. And we have to really, I would say, be strong, especially with this Mars coming direct now. Like, we have to have the strength to be in our truth, whatever it may be, and to stay there. Back to Mercury, because I feel like it's so important for these new moons to get this out, is that we look at the North Node in Gemini, which is Mercury ruled. This is like, again, and then, this new moon, not inexact, but it is in quincunx to the North Node. And Venus is in trine to the North Node. We're getting so many opportunities to make our environment and our immediate life better and to take in information. There is information out there if you want it. You have to go find it, though. And I think that that's part of Jupiter in Capricorn is like, we can't just go get everything and all the knowledge just given to us freely. Like, we got to be responsible and find out what is true, what isn't true, keep information coming in, keep bridging gaps. And I would say more than anything, there's just like this responsibility of our mind to stay straight, to stay focused on the goals, to stay focused on the mission. And you know what? It might get shaken up. Like, we're in this time right now where life could get shaken up at any moment, at any time, more than anybody expected. But if you're in your truth and you have your soul's desires met or figured out and you're ready to detach from whatever it is that you might have to detach from in life, because it could be different for every single one of us, you're going to let something beautiful in. And it's through those transformations that, not only do you learn something valuable, but often you look back and you have created something beautiful from it. And there's this new renewal of satisfaction that comes that you might not have gotten if you just stayed in the same old. And these are both fixed signs and they want to hold on to energy. But how can we transmute it? How can we shift? How can we take a step back and look at it? And I think that's very important. This Venus is going to square Pluto. Talk about transformation of relationships. Like, this is a wild day. So there could be some big things that shake relationships, or that bring in new relationships, or that in relationships with other people change for the better, for the worse. It all depends on where you're at. And I think that it's gonna be for the better. Jupiter's right there. Both the benefics are about to square each other. With a fall Jupiter, like, how can you make the people that you're around, the relationships that you're in, merge with you in a beautiful way and not just fight away something good, fight away the gifts? We don't want to, like, let the good slip away. Like, in a sense, with this sextile to Capricorn, to Pluto, to Jupiter, like, we got to grab on to this amazing gift that's going to transform our life and take us to the next level. And a lot of it has to do with people. We do have Juno. We do have Juno here, which is trine over to Neptune. Like, relationships are being set in place that are from a higher source right now. And you don't want to be delusioned and miss out on that. And this is definitely a time to look at everything in life, look at all the people in life, to find a balance, to find a harmony, but to make sure that you're in a place where you want to grow and you want to, like, experience and transmute energy with other people that are trying to, better their environment, take in information with you. Like, if somebody doesn't want to, like, take in information with you, we don't need to force it down their throat. That's kind of how it is with everybody right now. We don't want to force our own beliefs down anybody's throat. Like, throw your truth out there. Put the information out there. Take in information. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. And it's just a big new moon, big new cycle. And a lot of it is about change, and a lot of it is about letting go of what was and stepping into what's new, and stepping into a responsible place where you have control of your own self, and you're sovereign and powerful in that place, that you can accomplish anything you want in life, no matter what the world throws, no matter what comes. You're strong in yourself, and you're going to make it happen. Now we go over here to Sunday, and we get the sun making the exact sextile to Jupiter still, and it's going to come off that, and it's going to start working on the sextile to Saturn. So this is definitely making us, I would say, take responsibility of our soul in a big way. Again, more of that energy that's building up of, are you going to be the boss of your life? Are you going to uncover your true soul desires and detach, get to the bottom of life, your own life, and transmute energy in a positive way? Mercury's going to move to 6, get even closer to that opposition to Uranus in Taurus. So this is a big shift of the mind to the lower mind with Mercury, the higher mind with Uranus. How can we merge and find balance with the universe, with reality, with our soul, with the physical, everything? There's this multi-dimensional field, field that we're in right now, where we're really operating on so many different places, and you can get lost in one and you can get lost in the other, but it's how can you merge and make everything fit together in a way that makes sense for your own reality, that you're comfortable in, that you can build in, and that you can grow in. And that's so important. As Venus comes to 23 degrees and squares Jupiter, that's the two benefics squaring off in the sky. Dealing with people, dealing with the structures of our life, the responsibility. I think that we're all very responsible for the good luck that we receive in life, for the values that we have, for the love for ourselves, for the love for other people. And, there's a gift with everybody. There's a gift inside yourself. And how can you merge everything together? How can you make it work within yourself? And I think a big part of that is not judging yourself too hard. And if you can, don't judge yourself at all. And then don't judge other people so much. We live in a crazy, judgy time. Like, what are we judging people for? Because we're upset, some reason that triggers us inside? We have to be able to look past that and find some sort of harmony in where we all want to go together, in something that all makes sense on a collective level for what society we want to accomplish. What do we want to bring into this world? Big shifts. That moon's going to come into Sagittarius. It's not going to make a ton of aspects. It is going to trine over to Chiron. And it is going to, later in the evening, make the quincunx to Uranus in Taurus. So I think that we want to explore all the depths that we've come to. We're going to have this new moon making great aspects. This is some Mercury opposed Uranus stuff right here. We're going to have these great aspects coming in. Oh, geez. Whatever. Technology. We have a lot going on emotionally. I think we want to experience everything right now. We want to see what we've uncovered and put our desires to the test. And we can do that if we're willing to not judge ourselves, not judge other people, release the weight, and start over with what feels good and what feels aligned and what feels like your soul is deeply connected. And, I think we all have to take in some, information on a whole nother level and connect to something higher, expand our horizons, expand our emotions. And, it could be out of this world too, with a quincunx to Uranus, like something out of nowhere could pop up. And does it excite you? Does it feel good? Does it make you feel passionate, creative? Does it make you want to explore more? And I think that a lot of Sundays, that kind of vibe, like, what do we want to explore within ourselves? What do we want to explore with other people? And can we do it from a place that makes sense for where we're going in life, to where we want to go, what we've uncovered, the work we've all done with this Mars retrograde? And can we do it from a place of like a mercurial place instead of just a know-it-all kind of Jupiter and Sag, like the guru, right? Like, can we just like take information and piece it all together for our life, for other people? And that's kind of what this weekend's about. Getting to the bottom of your desires, putting the intent out there to uncover your ultimate truth and your ultimate mission and the goals that you want to accomplish and to make them happen, to make sure that people are connecting with you on that level, that you're able to detach from negativity and from people that don't want to at least hear you out, or if you don't want to hear them out, like the frequency's not matching. Like, what are you doing, right? So that's kind of where we're at. And I would say that this is one of the best new moons that we're going to get this weekend. And it's setting us up with a moon in Sag where we can really enjoy and have some fun and let go and explore new horizons. If we're not going to hold ourselves back by being stuck in our beliefs, stuck in our values that we've been holding on to, can we just be hermetic, take in everything that comes all the time, make our own decisions, make our own truth, vibe with the tribe, if you will, and open some beautiful doors, because there's definitely something to say about the sun making these good aspects and the new moon making these good aspects to Pluto and Jupiter. Like, there's a beautiful, amazing door, but you have to get to the bottom of it in your life. It's probably not just going to be given to you by society. It's not just going to be laid out on a silver platter, if you will. Like, this is your individual amazing door that's going to take you to someplace great. And I think we all really have to go and take what the universe gives us. Listen to the signs. You know, what doors are opening up and which ones are closing, and how can we get through that in a place where we're in a sense confident, but not overly confident to where we're just, I know it all, because that's the South Node in Sag too. Like, nobody has any idea what's going on right now. If anybody thinks they just have this whole thing figured out, like, I'm sorry, gurus are not what it is right now. Like, we're all just trying to figure this plane out together, and the more information, the better. The more you can bridge the gaps, the better. The more you can do it from a place that you feel connected, the better. And the more that, you feel like you have power. With this Mars direct in Aries, like, you are the warrior. You have the power. You have it all. You got to grab it and just roll with it and drive forward to the best things in life for yourself that you can create in your environment for yourself, and not expect the world to hand it to you, because it's just, we're not in a time right now where the world's just going to hand you your desires. But you have all the power to uncover that and get the treasure that you deserve. Card for the weekend is the Knight of Wands reversed. It's a time to really find courage for those deep desires, and to harness it, and to move into a place of where you can wield that power for good for yourself, and to not be afraid, to not be scared of whatever comes our way. And I'll pull another one on top of that. The Strength card reversed. Like, it couldn't be more clear that the strength is not just going to be from somebody else giving it to you. The strength is definitely within you. If you're going to drive forward for your mission, for your goals, you really have to go deep within in the Scorpio season. Like, this isn't just something that you can just hope and wish for. Again, South Node in Sag, like, hopes and wishes. Where's the facts? Where's the truth? Where's the information? What do I need to learn? What information do I need to make the situation better? And the final card I'll pull is the Hanged Man reversed. This one's actually pretty good reverse. So it is 3 reversals, but this one's like, okay, seriously, go find your strength and get out of the tree, because hanging around and meditating on the subject isn't it anymore. Like, you've we've been hanging in the tree long enough. It's time to get out of the tree. Like, it's go time. And it's go time for your desires. It's go time to have some fun. It's go time to make your life enjoyable any way that you can. And I know we all have different situations, but what can you do to better your life? What can you do to laugh more? What can you do to enjoy yourself? What can you do to enjoy the people in your life more? We've probably likely more than anything have had more like meditative alone time than ever over this last year. Maybe it's time we start to bridge some gaps and go experience something amazing. Whatever we can in our life. Big eclipse is coming. It's eclipse season now. So we're coming into some powerful times. Are you going to take the power and are you going to create the life you want? Or not? And only you can make that decision for yourself. I love you all very much. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I will see you for the weeklies, and I'll see you on Monday for Monday's Horoscope. Love you very much. Peace.